What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Let's head to the house of Dior. Why? Because the new talk of the town is a reimagining of what some of you people call a masterpiece. Now, my thoughts might differ from yours, but that's the fun about hobbies and subjective spaces. This is an art form. Everything is subject to your preferences. So let's talk about Dior Homme Parfum. Now, this is the newest take on the DNA. This is Dior Homme Parfum 2024, 2025. Who cares? Listen, I got it today on January 6th, 2025. But this right here is causing a stir in the fragrance space. Well, why is that? Because we can't have nice things. Let's talk about my experience with the Dior Homme line. So the first fragrance that I smelled from the Dior Homme line was Dior Homme Intense, and I was absolutely blown away. Now, Dior Homme Intense was the first iris fragrance I ever got my nose on, and I love that fragrance. Now, I do not have a full bottle of that fragrance at this moment because at the time I was offered up a trade that I could not turn down, and I had a 5-ounce bottle. I did not need a 5-ounce bottle. I do not need a 5-ounce bottle now. So that fragrance will return in the near future. But let's talk about what I smelled after that. So DHI was the first. After that, I actually ended up getting a decant of Dior Homme Parfum. You know, the one that everybody calls a masterpiece. And I actually did first impressions on this channel. It was like one of my first 20 to 30 videos that I ever did. And I liked that fragrance at the time. Now, in my opinion, it cannot hold a candle to DHI. There's something about the leather in the Dior Homme Parfum that everybody loves that I just could not jive with. Now, I like leather. I'm not the person to be like, oh, this does not need leather, but there was something in there that I just did not like. And after that, I got a bottle of Dior Homme Eau, which I love. A fresh take on the DNA that is just incredible. But let's talk about this Dior Homme Parfum, the current release. Now, what I think their goal was with this was to just make it a little more modernized and appealing to the masses, and I think they did a great job. For what I've been able to smell off first impressions, I think that this smells like a great slight iris fragrance that turns into something very favorable for everybody else, and I think this is gonna sell absolutely crazy. Now, do I personally think it smells better than what everybody calls a masterpiece? Well, yes. Why is that? Because I didn't love the original Parfum that I smelled. I still think that DHI was the best one in the line, but this, I'm telling you, is probably gonna be an insane seller. Now, for me, it's a little pricey. $180 for, I think, 75 ml for a designer fragrance is a little up there, but am I looking to get a full bottle? Yes, I feel like I would wear the absolute hell out of this fragrance because it smells amazing. Listen, don't take my advice for it. You can go anywhere and smell this for yourself. Please do me a favor. When you go to smell this, go with an open mind, because fragrances like this bring out the ugly in people, and I'm telling you, experience this fragrance for what it is and don't put it against anything else. You guys have a blessed day.